You know, intern, I came in here to check out our beautiful girl. And I'm not seeing our beautiful girl. She's not under her waterfall. Oh, jeez, there she is. Oh, you scared me for a second. Oh, our longfin eel is pregnant. Oh, that's fantastic. You scared me for a second, my dear. I didn't know where you went. That was quite alarming. That was quite alarming. There you go, little scrub-a-dub-dub. Oh, but good. So she's doing wonderful. Oh, intern, I'm so glad that she's settled into her new home. Oh, and I'm so glad that the speckled longfin eel is pregnant. That's just great. I was just over at my zoo that I work with Ben Zoo Master. He is, oh, Belle is really thirsty, huh? Well, Belle, my dear, I can promise you there's plenty to drink. Right over here. And that's a very understimulated baby penguin. Well, let's go ahead and put down some apple treats. Apple treats should help out with that. And the manta ray is now pregnant. Ah, you know, that's the thing, intern. Our zoo has gotten so big that there's always stuff going on and always things to double check. Do you need your mom to show you where the water is? You just be good, okay? Okay. You got plenty of grass. Are you gonna eat that frozen apple? You can get water and food when you do that. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that baby penguin. Belle is not the smartest thing in the world, apparently, but that's okay. You know, it's a baby. It's gotta learn. And speaking of learning, we are going to learn some new skills today, intern, by smoothing out this chaos and turning this giant mess into something interesting. I mean, why would anyone come down here? You can... Lass is pregnant! Oh, that's wonderful news. Knight must be so happy. Oh, that makes me so happy. But look. Look at this mess. Why would anyone come down here? I wouldn't come down here. I'd break a foot. Break my neck even. Maybe even an arm or a rib. Tripping over all this stuff. I'm surprised I'm not breaking ribs right now. Just look at that. Looking at that pathway makes me break a rib. This is just unacceptable. This is not how we're going to do things here, intern. Not how we're going to do things at all. But I was trying to figure out, well, what are we going to do with this reef tank? Well, check out the manta rays. Hello, manta rays. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope your zooplankton is quite filling. Personally, I think that would be a little bit of a thin meal, but there you have it. See, look at these poor people. They're trying to come down here to see things, and they can hardly even fit in here. That is just unacceptable. So I've been thinking, what can we do with this area? I think we're going to shrink the reef tank, and we're going to build a marine exhibit for the marine iguana. And not only that, but we're also going to turn this into a gift area. So we're going to put another one of our treasure trove gift shops right here. And that should make everyone quite happy. We already have a restroom kind of down here. If you'll remember, we have In Honor to Eleanor that we built way back when we had Eleanor, the famous animal photographer, come by. Hopefully she got some good pictures here. My camera's finally working again, so I've been getting great pictures in our zoo as well. But yes, that's probably what we can do. And there's no more jellyfish in there. I'm gonna have some hungry turtles if I don't have jellyfish. What on earth is that about? Alright, let's dive in and replenish the jellyfish for food. There we go. Our jellyfish in the other tank might not be happy to hear that, but there you have it. And what we're going to do in turn is we're going to shrink down this exhibit just a little bit, extend it over here just a little bit, and then we're going to turn this area into a wonderful little basking spot for the beautiful marine iguanas. I love them. They're just so cool. Have you seen how red they can get too? Fascinating. Just absolutely fascinating. Well, let's go ahead and start by shimmying down the size of the tanks. So we're going to pop into the tank mode. There we go. Our little tank options. Very important. And then we're going to go ahead and we're probably going to shrink it down. Starting there. I think that, yeah, I was going to start over here. And then just fold it down. Yeah, like that is perfect. And then we're going to extend it by coming right here and doing that. And we really should replace the walls so that they all match, because that just doesn't look nice when you've got the two different types. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Now watch out, intern. It's always a rush of water. Any animals in there? Let's double check. You see anybody? No? Okay, we're good. Just a little bit of kelp. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Didn't want to alarm any of the turtles by suddenly... I mean, can you even imagine what that would be like? I mean, it's one thing when there's an earthquake for our terrestrial land issues, but if you're a turtle in the ocean, minding your own business, being a turtle in the ocean, and the next thing you know, the ocean is just empty of water. I mean, that would be pretty upsetting. That goes above and beyond what you should, like, have to demand and expect of your ocean. Let's see. And your physics of geography and whatnot. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Do you see it? Is that the one causing issues? Or is that the one? Let's see. One of them was it. Good job, intern. You're getting much better at this underwater weeding. Alright, so we've got this area going. Fantastic. You just wait, guest. You just wait. We're gonna turn this into a really great area. Alright. So let's check out what our little marine iguana would need. Oh, and let's also extend the other tank. So we're gonna have to do that in a second. There you are. Look at him! Look at this! Look at that marine iguana! Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so excited to get him. Okay, now let's go ahead, extend this tank. Because we gotta stay focused on our projects before we get excited by the new animals. I know that's so hard. Alright, and come here. And almost. There we go. Good job. Good, delicate maneuvering. While we're at it, let's just go ahead and replace the other tank type. Isn't too hard. You just come over like this. No, intern, not like that. In fact, that was entirely not what we needed to do. There. There we go. And just draw some neat lines. Good, good, good. All the way down to the end. Replace this plastic with some really cute wood. And we want to raise that up a little bit, intern, because we do not need the animals escaping right there. And then, no. Ah, dear. Okay, we almost got this. We got this. And then you come over here. Good. Not so good. Better. There. Nope. Okay, well, hang on, intern. We'll figure this out. Okay, good. That's good. But this part, not so good. Alright, let's try this again. And there we go. There we go. Now everything's all lined up. That's probably too low for the seals, though. The seals will probably find a way to wiggle right out. So let's raise it a little bit more. Little bit more. There. Maybe not that high. Ugh. Details. Details. Alright. Raise you. And then that should actually be pretty good. Make sure there's a way for our zookeepers to get in. Good. Make sure the animals can get out there. Good. Alright, see, that wasn't so hard. And just like that, we've completely changed the landscape of the tank and the landscape of the land outside. Alright. Do you have our shovel? Our trusty shovel that has made such a gigantic mess of this area so far? Alright, we're gonna come in here and very carefully... I said very carefully, intern. That wasn't carefully. Fudge knuckles. That totally wasn't carefully. Okay, I know what caused it though. Oh my gosh, that poor crocodile. She must be so confused right now. It's okay, darling. Hang on. I'm trying to fix it. It's a gigantic mess. This escalated quickly. Okay, so there's her little thing fixed there. This is a huge mess right here, but we're getting there. We're getting there, intern. This is why I shouldn't be trusted with these things. It just never ends well. Okay, we'll assume that worked out okay. And just come over here. And we're just gonna straight up smooth this area out. Good job, intern. And hopefully this won't make too many problems. We'll fix the pathways and things like that in just a little bit. We're gonna come straight up, just along like that. Perfect. Alright, now let's come back with our... Alright. There. Maybe people can forgive us for how chaotic things get. Oh, goodness gracious. I really shouldn't be trusted to do this. Oh, I just make a mess of everything. Okay, but that's less of a mess than it was before. That's the positive thing, intern. That is the positive thing. So there we go. Now we have a much more realistic sort of area that we can work with. in making our new exhibit. Look at all these donation boxes just clustered here. I mean, it looks like a mess. It looks like somebody who just came in and was like, well, can't be bothered to mess with this right now, and just made a giant mess. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our marine iguana over here. And we're going to give it mostly, after careful consideration, like I really thought about this, we're going to give it primarily ocean, like a little like ocean pond to swim in. I think he'll be pretty happy from there. Let's see. And I've been trying to think what kind of fence to use. And I think this one might be a little bit too... I don't know, I do like it. I mean, it could work. It doesn't look that beachy though, and we might be going for more of a... I say beachy, Like, I don't think he'll try to climb out the low bamboo fence. So we'll go ahead and use this one. We want to cover a nice big area. Not too big though, because we need a little bit of the pathway back here for the gift shop. Another treasure trove is the plan. And like that. Hopefully we can make this a nice area for him. And then let's go ahead. We'll figure out where we're going to put the gate now, because we're going to fill most of this with water. Put our zookeeper gate. Actually, let's scooch our zookeeper gate over, like over here. Okay, so we need to put a little bit of land right there. No, because maybe I want to do that in water. See, you gotta think about these things. Plan ahead, plan ahead. Alright, Mr. Marine Iguana. Alright, oops. Nope. Alright, you have the grass? Let's spread the grass out, intern. We'll get started there. Good. Looking good, nice and coastally. That's what we want. But we aren't going to have that much grass, because these guys really like to bask on the rocks and things like that. So we're going to do this. Kind of add a little bit more. Alright. Then we're really going to add like a lot of sand over here. A lot of sand over here. Give them lots of sand. And now begins the transition into the deeper water. So we're going to have a lot of water. In fact, I think we'll just go ahead and fill up this entire area back here full of water. There we go. Now we need nice deep water. Really deep. Good. You're getting very good with that, intern. Very good with that shovel. Let's get in here. Okay, that is not... I say that, and then you like put a deep pool right in the path. We don't want people sharing the exhibit with the marine iguana. We want the marine iguana to have its own space, intern. So really, that kind of silliness is just not necessary. Not necessary at all. Alright, let's carefully. There we go. Alright, I approve. Let's smooth that out. Thank you very much, intern. That was some of your creative freedom, I understand, but still. Alright, that should be good. Hopefully. Let's see. And then we come over here. We want to make a little transition area for it. And we definitely need it to be big enough, the water spots to be big enough to fit its little island. Whoops. No. That's better. There we go. Because what it likes to bask on is this little coastal island, this little rocky coastal island that we're going to put right up here so that guests can admire. Kind of go, ooh, what a pretty creature, and just do all that jazz, all that happy jazz. Let's see, yeah, good, we've got that going on for us. That's totally a mess. We'll take care of that in a second. Oh my goodness. Why do we make such messes, intern? Why do we make such messes? Alright, and let's see what kind of food we need. We need lots of seaweed. So let's go ahead and add quite a bit of seaweed. And then what else do we need? We're going to add a clam bubbler. Put a little clam bubbler out there. We're working on researching for the coastal island. Next up, I think we're going to... Oh, look at that. Like, just kind of put a nice little tree right here. Yeah, maybe a couple coconut palms. Different sizes. Oh, a little dwarf coconut palm. Isn't that cute? Isn't that just so cute? There we go. Now let's go ahead and keep the motif that we have over for these guys. Come here, plants. Ah, my favorite part. Raid in the greenhouse. Ah, so happy. Alright, let's go ahead and put this in here. There we go, there's that. Come back a little bit. And there's that. Okay, let's see. What else? Ooh, Ooh, I do like these Campbell Island daisies. They tend to spread around a little bit, but that should be okay. Yeah, they're okay. Maybe add another layer of them. Hopefully the marine iguana won't mind. They just add a little pizzazz, you know? There we go. Do we have any... Yeah, I want a bush. Like a nice tall bush. Maybe not that tall of a bush. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come here. These little things. I love these little things. They're adorable. Just look at how cute they are. Alright, so that's our green corner. We're not going to overwhelm our poor little marine iguana with too much more because it prefers to have, like I said, the more rocky ocean sort of area that it likes to hang out in. Alright, what's up next? Let's put in... Alright, let's get our research going. And let's go ahead and put in some of the large eelgrass or the green sea fingers, the giant kelp. Giant kelp might be a little bit silly. Whoop! Okay, let's scooch over here. Oh man, that path is so ruined. We're gonna have to fix that. The green sea fingers look like that. Giant kelp doesn't want to play in there. It's too small for a giant kelp. Ooh, the large eelgrass is perfect. So we'll go ahead and add a bunch of that to the bottom of the tank. Splash of greenery. Gives the marine iguanas something to crawl through as they have to work towards their food too. And I wonder if there's enough room for at least a small rock somewhere. Because they do love their rocks. Yeah, we can go ahead and put a rock right over here, I think. Right along the edge, that would be nice. Can we do that? Ah, we can do that. Yay! Yeah, no room for the big rocks, I don't think. Too bad we don't have, like, are these, oh, these are teensier rocks. Cool little lava rock right over here. We can add another just cool looking lava rock right here. Ooh, I wonder if we could add a rock right over here. Nope, that's a corner actually. Alright, so the research for the coastal island is complete. So we're going to go ahead and add... Come here. Almost got you. Almost there. Look at how cool that looks. Oh, that looks so cool. Alright, but the marine iguana is... Well, let's check. Do we need anything for its enrichment and enjoyment? We already added the clam bubbler. Good. Now, the marine iguanas themselves are the cherry on top of the work that we do, the hard work, which is trying to make this a little bit more of a reasonable area for people to walk, sit, and enjoy themselves. Which is, oh my gosh, it's just chaotic over here. Let's go ahead and try to smooth this out. Oh, that wasn't so hard. I was worried it was going to be a lot more difficult, but it actually behaved pretty well. That makes me very happy and relieved. Alright, or it did until it did that. Okay. Okay, we seem to be having, there we go. The land is heaving. It's like baby earthquakes. Oh my gosh. No wonder we have so many pit holes open up. Well, we've got these little baby earthquakes everywhere. Can we just go down? Just stay down. Okay, good. There we go. Okay. No, too far down. Drat! Alright, let's just focus on this. We'll go nice and slow. And over here is where we are going to have the shop. So let's go ahead and we're going to put another treasure trove in for people to shop at right here. Just kind of tuck it to the side. And I was thinking about maybe putting a bathroom in. But I think that we're okay. Alright, because I think it would be nice just to have a little spot where people can come in and kind of come by and buy more cool stuff. See? And we'll make a little pathway. We can make this a little sitting area as well so people can just relax back here. Alright, come here. And we're going to get the sand. Don't you just love playing in the sand, intern? We are always getting sand out of interesting places for days after working with this. Alright, there's our path. And we're going to make it so that people can just kind of relax over here. Make a little spot. Alright, let's take out that part of the sand path though, intern. And we want to try to make this curved if it will be so obliging. Yeah, like that, only the other way around. Come on. You really want to do it. I know you do. You want to be rounded. You don't want to be so diagonal. Alright, and then we trapped. Huh. Well, that's okay. Well, if we want to put a bench there, it's going to be pretty strict and straight anyway. And then what we're going to do, let's see, we got to come over here and fix these paths. Ah, it's just like one mess or the other mess. Absolutely chaotic, intern. All right, we're going to go ahead and extend. This is where we're going to start differentiating the paths, where we're going to say, okay, this is the end of the jungle path and the beginning of the sand path. Or actually, the end of the jungle path should come probably right here. Let's move this bench. Oh my gosh. Oh, why can we never make anything nice and even? Just come down here. There we go. Okay, good. Alright. Now, smooth without... No, don't do that. Can we... Oh my gosh. It's a mess. It's a giant mess. Go. Come up here. Just like over here. What's holding you up? There's something. Is it a plant? Are you holding things up? Are you holding things up? There we go. We can replant those trees. Don't worry, intern. The point is trying to make it so that people can walk on these areas. That's very important. Smooth, smooth. Ah. It's almost walkable. It's a miracle. Okay, just gently. Oh my gosh. It's a miracle, intern. That's almost a walkable path. Just almost. Alright, can I just gently, like... We did it! Yay! That's a major achievement right there. That is a major achievement. Very important. Very important to the progress of the zoo. Alright, we're gonna come in here. Alright, let's just go ahead and put the sand path right down. Because we're going to have the sand path start right here. Yeah. And this will be where we kind of transition into more of your coastal and reef marine areas, away from the more jungle animals that we've been having up until this point. You know, with our crocodile and our goldfish and our wonderful speckled eels and peacocks. Alright, let's just do this. We're going to go ahead and, let's see, how's this guy been doing? Yeah, been doing horrible. So we're going to go ahead and relieve him. That guy specializes in super special gifts, or excuse me, super special, gift cart. So he specializes in special gifts. We'll leave him there. Ah, no, I messed it up already. How could I mess it up so soon? No. All right, let's scoop this down right here, and hopefully that won't mess things up. And then we'll come by with our smooth. Come on. Be nice, please. No, stop that. Stop that. Ah! Why? No, get back. Just get back. Get back a little bit more. And then come up here. Why can't you just play nice? Why can't you just play nice? Oh, it's chaos. How are we going to make this work, intern? Without losing our sanity? How are we going to make this work without losing our sanity? I don't know. We were so close. What happened? What went wrong? What is going wrong with this entire thing? Why must you be so chaotic? I might need to finish. Might need to finish just poking at this. Okay, let's try this again. Now we're going to come down here. Do this. Now, will you be happy if we do that? Now will you play nicely? Will you get along with others? Stop fussing so much? I think it will. I think it will. Alright, good. Man, that makes me happy. Gonna come through here. Down like that. Our poor mugger crocodile has had her territory totally upended. But we'll put down another elephant ear tree right there. There. Oh no! Never mind. She can have a tree fern. There, the tree fern didn't upset things. Oh, jeez. And she can have a whole bunch of jungle lily flowers right here, which will actually look fantastic for our guest, because jungle lily flowers are absolutely beautiful. If you look closely, they sometimes can move in the wind. There. There. Okay, good. Good. We're getting there, intern. We're getting there. Alright, I think that we're just about to the point where we can reward ourselves by adding our beautiful marine iguanas, though. Alright, can we just transition that a little smoother somehow? It's better than nothing. Better than nothing. And there we go! The pathing problem is primarily fixed. Intern, there you are! You wandered off for lunch, didn't you? Yes, things might look a little bit different than they were before you left, but don't worry. All the basics are still here. We've got our new treasure trove shop, we've got our marine iguana area, we have a primarily pretty smooth path. There's a couple of hiccups I've still got to deal with that, you know, that we're getting there, but people can actually walk down here now. They can come over here and check out the amazing marine iguana exhibit. I'm pretty excited about this part. And then they can turn around and now they can see a bunch of lilies right here. Ta-da! I might definitely decrease that so that people can see a little bit better. And peek in here, see our awesome girl hiding over there. Oh, she's so pretty. But in turn, all the hard work I think is pretty much done for over here. So what we're going to just check on, let's see, yep, guests can walk up here. These two are being very silly geese. Why don't you guys get in the water? Come on. Oops. Don't want to mess with this tank. Come on, Elsa. Oh, if you guys are so bored, come in here. Come in here and play. Look at this giant tank you have to play in, huh? Let's go ahead and give them another jar with fish. Oh, because look right over here. Looks like their old jar with fish is completely empty of fish, and that simply won't do. Alright, come on. There we go. There we go. You guys are going to be okay. Alright. Yep, so we've got our treasure trove area. Nice little walking zones for everybody. I think this should work out well. The only thing left is just to add a couple benches. So we're going to go ahead, put a bench here, put a bench there, for people to sit and relax in. We've got our little gate for our zookeeper. And now we can relax and enjoy our marine iguanas. So let's go ahead and get those guys in here in turn. I'm so excited. Okay, so marine iguana number 1, female. In fact, let's get a few of these guys. Marine iguana number 2, male. Let's go ahead and get 4. Oh, we're totally treating ourselves. But we can handle it because we do have a lot of grants that we take in now. Alright, let's run inside. Let's go join. Let's go see what they're doing. Oh, they're so cute. I love this tree too. Isn't this just a lovely tree? Very pretty little flowers. I love how this is just a little tucked away area. Look, I could sit here all day. Hello, Hawaiian monk seal. Hello, my friend. And then you turn and you can look at these awesome marine iguanas as they bask up here. Okay, let's go ahead. Come on. Open up, gate. Hey, look at them. Look how awesome they are. Oh, hello, my cranky little friends. Can I come to the water and hang out with you? Look at them swimming. Oh, look at them use their little tails and their little feet. Their adorable little feet. Oh, that's so cool. Can I swim with you? Yeah? What do you think of that? You probably don't appreciate a big old human trying to swim on your back, do you? Don't worry, you'll be okay. Oh, there they go, straight for their little spot. Do they like it? Oh, everybody's headed there. See, I told you they prefer the rocky outcroppings more than anything. Yep, and they're quite happy. Look at that. Look at that, intern. Doesn't that just warm the heart? Aww. Alright, looks like our marine iguanas are quite content. This area of the zoo is set up. We've got some guests coming down to check it out. Ah, that takes care of a huge sore spot for me that just was sitting there looking awful for so long. And now we have tended to it. It looks great and we can move on to some other projects around the zoo. Oh, what a day. What a productive day. I love it. Alright, you go ahead and grab the rest of your lunch. Actually, you already had lunch. You get a bathroom break. I get lunch. You can scoop some poop when you're done, okay? You know, just the way of things here. Just the way of things here. Don't complain at me, intern. I'm not the one who makes the rules, really. And Kapu the second has been put into crate. So you go make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay, he actually seems okay. And when we come back in turn from my lunch break, which I'm just warning you, might take a little while. My tummy is kind of hungry. Then we are going to go ahead and work on another project. So I will see you in just a little bit, intern. Bye-bye.